Alright, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day outside. Hope you're enjoying this holiday weekend and that you have a couple days extra off from work. Last night was a really tough night for me. Pretty much cried myself to sleep. I was so overwhelmed with the grief, and I don't know where it comes from, but sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. And I remember thinking, God, I wish I could have died with Wayne. Why couldn't I die with him? Because it sucks. And such a big part of you does die with them that what's left is like the leftovers. I guess holidays are just especially hard. The songs that came through were A Place Called USA. I can't remember who sings it, but you can Google it. And he's talking about how the United States is no longer the place that it used to be, but that he's a patriot, that there are still people who are willing to die for their country, and that pretty much grandma's raising the children and the devil is too, while mama's on her phone. I don't know where that's coming from, but for some reason that could factor in. And then I got the song Endless Summer by Aaron Lewis, and he's talking about enjoying summertime fun, going to the beach, going to the lake, listening to Kenny Chesney. I think he says on the radio, and or not Kenny Chesney, Jason Aldean on the radio, I think, and his girls, his children. I think he has 3 daughters, and so do I. Know every word by heart, and how much he enjoys just spending summers with his babies, with his girls, with his wife, and his children. Because what else is there? I mean, family is everything. To me, it is. Mine just went on vacation, and I had to postpone myself going. I had to sacrifice going so that I could get some work done to my home that's desperately needing to be done. So maybe next year. Maybe next year. But it looked like they had a good time, and I'm happy that they were able to go and that they did have a good time. Anyway, the last song that came through was Miranda Lambert, If I Was a Cowboy. And I think this song is somewhat in tribute to girls who are tomboys, but not just the girls who are tomboys, but also girls who are same sex. It's a beautiful song. You'll have to listen to it. But she says, "If I was a cowboy." It's a cute little song. It's pretty funny. So I don't know what Spirit wants to say today, but it's going to be lighthearted, I hope. For some reason, this book caught my eye. It's called God's Messages for Each Day by Eugene H. Peterson. And it's a devotion that I picked up from Ollie's for $5.99. So I'm not endorsing anyone's business or product, but I just wanted to let you know what it was and where I picked it up at. Alright, message, Spirit, because you brought it to my attention for a reason. God's will be done. God's will be done. July 1st. How about that? I don't know if today's the 1st or the 2nd, but we have July 1st, God's will be done, and July 2nd, Free Life of Faith. Which one do you want me to read, Spirit? God's will be done. Your love, God, fills the earth. Train me to live by your counsel. Psalm 119:64. Taking into account the rebellious passions and slothful wills of millions of people, along with the good intentions, misguided helpfulness, and ill-timed ventures of other millions, not to speak of the disciplined love and sacrificial service of still other millions. Our sovereign presides over and works with all this material, personal and political. With it and out of it, he shapes existence. He seems to be in no hurry, but prayer discerns that leisure is not indolence, slowness is not shackleness. Shackleness. Slowness is not slackness. In the end, the sovereign will is done. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And that's perfect for the music that came through, because it's talking about political and personal material, taking into account the rebellious passions and slothful wills of millions of people, along with the good intentions, misguided helpfulness, and ill-timed ventures of other millions, not to speak of the disciplined love and sacrificial service of still other millions. Our sovereign presides over and works with all of this material. So even though we have free will, basically, is what God is saying here, or what this book is saying here. Even though we have free will, I worked through your free will. And my will is going to be done. No matter what you do or say, how many times you mess up, how many times, no matter how holier than thou you are, no matter how many good deeds you do, no matter how many bad deeds you do, millions and millions of people have free will, and yet God's will is done, because it is nothing but God's will. Even the things that we do are God's will. He puts those desires in our heart, whether they're good intentions or not. And we've talked about that before, with Judas Iscariot being chosen to betray Jesus. Okay, so anyway, let's see where Spirit's going to go with this reading today. I want to know the energy of the collective, first of all. So let me pull out my energy chords. Animal Spirit, The Wild Unknown by Kim Krans. The Swan and the Nightingale. And we know the nightingale loves to sing, and I love to sing. Do you love to sing? Do you love music? Or do you have something you need to say? The Frog and the Swan. You might be about to make a move, or you might be dried up and need some water. You might need to drink more water. The Cosmic Egg and the Swan. The Cosmic Egg tried to come out yesterday, so that's a very spiritual card. Alright, Spirit, show me the collective energy today. May I see, please? The Owl and the Oyster. Wow, we keep getting these same cards. And, oh, a new one, the Hyena. Interesting. I can't wait to see what's being said here. The owl is a very spiritual animal. The oyster. I turned right to the oyster. Patient, they keep secrets, and they're hiding their inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When you're in balance, and you feel blessed, generous, and masterful. So you're feeling blessed today, generous, and masterful. All right, now let's see what the owl is about. All right, better yet, let's see if we can find the hyena first. We're somewhere near it now. What is this hyena? Hyenas don't look very happy or friendly. They look like they can be mean. They call them laughing hyenas because they make it sound like they're laughing. Humor, wit, and sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser. But below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized when the hyena card appears. It's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When you're in balance, you're witty and fun to be around. You're witty, charming, and fun to be around. So you're witty, charming, and fun to be around, but you're hiding something you want to say behind your humor. There's something you really want to say, but you're hiding it behind humor. And I've known people that way. I know one woman, she's so funny. She could be a professional comedian, but she also hides her pain and her resentments behind her humor. And so people find it funny, but under the surface, she's hurting because she is hiding behind her humor. All right, the owl. Abundance, clairvoyant, and has treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi, and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasure is infinite. And then when you're in balance, you're generous, trusting, and secure. So you are a beautiful, beautiful person, but you're hiding your gifts, or you're hiding resentments or something behind your humor. Yes, you're funny. We all agree you're funny, okay? But don't use your humor to hide your resentments or the things that you want to say or to contribute. You're supposed to be contributing something to this world. All right, sacred destiny. May I see how you're working in this collective? Enlightenment and opportunity. So there's going to be an opportunity that's going to be presenting itself, and you're going to be enlightened. Wonders and enlightenment. Wonders are like miracles. Like, wow, how did that happen? Wow, how did that happen? Delight and enlightenment. These are beautiful cards. This is a beautiful reading. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. All right, spirit message for this collective. That came out with 4. Spirit is indicating that you need to have diligence and to embrace. And there's a gateway. There's a gateway. Diligence first. Let's read what these mean. Diligence. Diligence. Embracing is what I came to first. The embracing is about a floodplain. A floodplain is a naturally occurring phenomenon in which the land adjacent to a river floods out to far banks of the surrounding land during times of high water. Land that is normally dry may be underwater for a period of time. When this occurs, silt sand and nutrients are deposited. For this reason, floodplains are often areas of great fertility as well as rich ecosystems. They are excellent areas for lush, abundant crops. It is a natural occurrence that allows life in all areas to thrive. So somehow a flood has occurred in your life, and it's bringing you a lot of abundance. The sacred landscape wants you to know sometimes life overflows with emotions which can feel uncomfortable. However, However, the ensuing results of this discomfort can be a great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky or your inner floodplains are being replenished. For your inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be a great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all your emotions. When you do so, great prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. You have an overflow of emotions and you're being encouraged to embrace them. And embracing says this. No, now I'm going to read diligence. That was embracing. I'm sorry. Fallowed field. Traditionally, fields were left fallow, unfarmed for extended periods of time to allow the soil to recover and rebalance its nutrients, to break disease and pest cycles, and to provide a haven for wildlife. Letting fields fallow meant that the subsequent crops were meant to be healthier and more vibrant. Engaging in this time-honored process takes patience and diligence, but the results are worth the wait. So right now you're being asked to let things settle. You're kind of like in a time in between a difficult period of your life where you were busy producing a lot of crops. And now you cannot produce because you have to let things settle. You have to break cycles of disease. You have to break cycles of pests. So right now you're letting things be settled, be still, and you're going through a lot of emotion. Or your emotions may be blocked. And if they're blocked, it's time to embrace the flow of these emotions. Stop blocking your emotions and let them flow. The sacred landscape wants you to know there are times in life to step forward and take risks, but there are other times to be patient, step carefully and slowly, and know that the benefits you will gain in the future will be worth it. Be attentive, meticulous, and persistent. Use this time to plan for action steps in the future. Be aligned and consistent at each step as you move forward. By doing so, you will harvest remarkable results in the years ahead. This is not the time for instant gratification. Your diligence will pay off in the future tenfold. This is the time for a deliberate organization. Clean house, clear clutter out of your life. Be thoughtful about how you spend your time, and be discerning when choosing with whom you spend it. Clear out relationships that do not support you. So you may have a relationship in your life that's not supportive, and you're being encouraged to let it go. It's leading you to a gateway. Let's talk about the gateway. There's a unicorn on this card, and it's a beautiful, it looks like a valley or a canyon. There are places on the planet where the veil between the physical realm and the mystical dimensions are especially thin. These places are called portals, vortexes, or spirit gateways. In mythology, they are revered as places where things beyond ordinary reality can occur. Mystics, visionaries, shamans can traverse this realm and the next through these places. In Celtic tradition, the wee folk, fairies, and elves easily move through these portals and have access to these magical places. The Enchanted Valley is the place where these portals often appear. The sacred landscape wants you to know magic is afoot. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Gateways to spirit are opening. There are places where the veil is especially thin. Fairies and elves are supporting you. The wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. And the more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. So, there are places right now where the veil is especially thin and it's easier to manifest your wildest dreams. And I will say that we're coming up on the 8-8 gate, because in August we're going to have 2 full moons, a blue moon in August for one thing. But also 8-8, the number 8 is the number of infinity. Okay, when you lay the 8 on its side, it becomes the infinity sign, and we can have infinite abundance, we can have infinite happiness, infinite joy, infinite whatever it is that spirit wills for us. We can have that in abundance. So be preparing yourself and be open and watching, because right now you're taking a break from things. You're breaking past cycles. You're getting rid of people that are not supporting your journey, that are just dragging behind you, and they take, and never give a damn thing back. They don't care about you, they care about what they can get from you. So let those things go. Let the tears flow if you must. And I think part of what I was upset about is I had like a little bit of a fight with a friend yesterday morning about something that was really none of their concern. I mean, maybe because they're my friend, they're concerned about me. But the way they approached the subject hurt me deeply. And so I think part of me wished I had died with Wayne, because he was the only person that could be there for me no matter what, who didn't use me. He gave more than he took. Always. He always gave more than he took. Not just with me, but with everybody. He was not a user. But the veil is especially thin for some reason for some of us right now. The veil is thin, and we are going to have access to infinite abundance very soon. Maybe as soon as today. Hold on one second, please. Sorry for the interruption. So far, this reading is all about us, the collective, and we're in a beautiful energy. We may be emotional. I feel that. I am very emotional. There's a gateway being open to us that's going to give us access to spirit like we haven't seen maybe ever. All right, let's see what's going on. The sun and the healer of the ages. So you're becoming healed from the past cycles and from the people in your life that have drug you down. Your first chakra, Archangel Michael, is here bringing stability, and the healer of the ages is bringing you stability. Archangel Michael, can you get your help with this reading for whoever you might be wanting to speak to? Healer of the ages, who are you speaking to? The healer of the ages says you have adjacent possibilities in your life you're not even aware of. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What do you want to say to this collective? Here we are again, outside of our abundance. Oh. Okay. The garden and the gate. Envy and a man holding a heart. So somebody's jealous of your abundance and the fact that there's a man holding your heart. There's a man holding your heart. They're jealous too. And you're in a place of abundance. You're right outside of a garden. But you have to take a risk and take the key from around your neck and unlock that gate. Because outside of that gate is more, even more abundance. But you have to go through this gateway. Remember the gateway? Here's your gateway. You're in a place of safety. You're staying in a place that makes you feel safe. But there's envy because of a man holding a heart. Number 30. Let's see what number 30 says when it's upright. We've read it before. We should know it by heart, but we're going to read it again for those who are new. And if you are, thank you for being here. The garden and the gate, abundant prosperity and staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seemingly security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path and from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. So you're inside this gate because you can amass a lot of wealth. You can gain a lot of abundance in this place of safety. But you're not giving your spirit the freedom to roam. And for some reason, there's jealousy here. There's lack and dissatisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a gold city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction. And that energy shows in the way she's dressed. The card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, you only attract more to them, not you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, the message is doubly important. Now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all things will change. So right now you need to shift from a place of feeling like you're not enough or that you don't have enough, that you don't measure up for some reason. And you want more. There's a man holding a heart is what you don't see. This man is holding a heart. Number 45. A man holding a heart. Let's see what he's up to. A male dealing with family, love, or emotions. So this man might be the one who's dealing with these emotions. This tender man sits with flowers all around, holding a heart in his hand. For a man, this signals a greater clarity about emotions and their purpose in your life. There could be a more balanced approach to family and love at this time, even if they have been confusing experiences for you in the past. For some, this card upright could signal the presence of a new man in your life, one who tends to be more thoughtful and aware. Whether or not this man is a love interest or friend, he brings a high intention to help where personal projects, family, or home issues are concerned. So either you are this man and you're being drawn to someone to help them, or there is a man that wants to help you, but somebody's jealous because they know that you are somebody special I have the number 30, the number 20, and the number 45. So that's 3 plus 2, which is 5, and then 9. 5, 9, which is 14, which comes to 5. So we're in this place of 5 energy. Alright, now let's pull something else. Spirit, what else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? Let's look at the Kipper and see if we can find out how this happened. May we see how this happened through the Kipper? Show us, please, how this happened. Somebody had bad health, and they were working hard, toiling and laboring because of bad health. Maybe you got bad health from toiling and laboring. Work may have caused you to get sick. But somehow somebody's working real hard and somebody has bad health. We have 38 and 31. What's being hidden? That somebody is thinking about a great fortune. Alright, and what's being shown? A privileged lady. And what's going to happen next? Somebody wants to date you. Somebody wants to court you. Somebody wants to get to know you. So somebody was working themselves in the ground, it looks like. Or you may have worked with somebody that got sick. Or you may have gotten sick at work. Somehow, why is sickness in work here? Because of a thief. Somebody stole all your money. And maybe you lost your job because of this. Somehow, there's a wealthy man, and they're thinking about a lot of money, a great fortune. And it had to do with work, bad health, and a thief. But it's created a wealthy man. He could have gotten hurt on the job, and somebody, he could have been a thief that was working on stealing your money, and his health got bad. Anyway, something happened, and this person was a thief. That's how this happened. They were working, but they were stealing, and they had bad health. And now they're thinking about how they can get a great fortune. Secretly, they're thinking about having a great fortune with a privileged lady, and they want to get to know her. I'm not so sure. But it said in the energy oracle that this man had good intentions. So maybe this man is not able to work because he's had bad health. And what was stolen from him was his ability to earn. However, he's going to get a great fortune because he got hurt at work. That's what it looks like to me that it's saying. Alright, let's see if we can find out a little bit more, since we know somebody wants to be dating here. Somebody's trying to make a decision and they're purging. They're going through emotions. They're going through a lot of emotions. Alright, show me how this happened. Divine Feminine is here in reverse with an external party, a third party. Somehow Divine Feminine is in reverse because of a third party. Alright, what's being hidden? That their North Node, their life purpose is being hidden. What's being shown? Remember I said that the oyster was hiding something? Deception, temptation, separation, longing, and your Lilith, the dark side of the moon, in reverse. So check your Lilith placement and check your North Node. Somehow you're a privileged lady, but you're separated and you're longing, and you're being deceived and tempted. It could be about this party, or this could be a person. All right, what's going to happen next? Somebody wants to get to know you. Somebody who was cold and detached. Ooh, vanity, pride, and ego. Being somebody that was very egotistical is no longer going to be cold because they're seeing through some illusions. Why are they not going to be cold anymore? Because they're realizing that they need the courage to change when it comes to a contract, career, commitment. They need to stop having conflicts and being triggered and arguing, because whoever this is has suffered enough in the past. Somebody's trying to get the courage to change. They've been very cold to you, and they've had a lot of pride and ego. And they're trying to get to know you. They want to make you an offer of love. They want to get to know you. Maybe they feel like they didn't really know you. Alright, show me how this happened, Spirit. Somebody was leading a double life, but they're tired of doing that. They don't want to do that anymore. What's being hidden? What's being hidden, Spirit? Somebody's thinking about a great fortune. Somebody wants to win. They have a desire to win. And they're not making a strategy when it comes to having a rebound. Alright, what's being shown? They want to have a divine union, and that somebody's worth waiting for. So what's going to happen next? They're going to stop partying. They've been in denial about making somebody wait, and they're overthinking this. It's a secret love. They have a secret love. Somebody made Divine Feminine a third party by leading a double life. They got sick. They can't work anymore. And something got stolen. Something was stolen. Maybe their health. Maybe their money. They don't want to have a rebound, but they do have a desire to win here. And they want to move into their life purpose. They want to have a divine union, and they know that this is worth waiting for. You're a privileged lady who's worth waiting for. And right now they're in separation from you. But there's a lot of deception and temptation going on. And it has to do with, I'm not going to party anymore. I'm going to be in denial about waiting and overthinking. Why are they in denial about waiting and overthinking? Because the grass isn't greener over there. They're tired of escaping or using something to escape. They want to trust the plan. Somebody is not telepathic. They're clueless in reverse and unfazed. So they're acting unfazed, but the truth is they don't even know what telepathy is. They're like, I don't even know what that is. I used to be a player. What should we do about this person, Spirit? They don't sound like a very good person. I choose you in reverse. Somebody's divinely guided to stop shutting down, stop wanting their freedom, and stop gossiping about you. This is true love. Alright, what are they saying? This person talks about you. What are they saying? They're saying that they want to get a room, they like to work out, that somebody is fighting for what they love, they want to get a divorce, and the police are involved. Why are you telling us all this? Because somebody is going to make a fake apology. They enjoy the gossip and watching this shit go down. You need to check yourself. I don't want to hear about a copycat who's a great actor. What's the truth about all of this gossip? You already know somebody fucked up and they're a bugaboo and they have tantric sex. You need to protect yourself from this person having tantric sex with you because they're a bugaboo. You're busy, you're under spiritual attack, and you have a private relationship. So somebody here is not healthy at all, and I think it's time to depart from this person. Show me where Divine Feminine is in this scenario, please. Divine Feminine is with her family, and she's recognizing that she's not received something. What did she not receive? Some money that was owed, and somebody's just not surrendering to the connection. Where's Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine is doesn't know their self-worth. They don't want to stop this relationship, but they don't have a clue who they are. They don't know their worth. What's connecting these two? One of them's going to release the other. Clarify the release. There's going to be communication about a karmic partner who's been watching you and who doesn't understand. What do they not understand? They don't understand why they should forgive you, and they don't understand why somebody's wearing a mask about forgiveness. Why should they have forgiveness? Because something happened in the fall that got somebody stuck, and this needs to change. And will it change? Somebody's going to stop settling. And what will be the outcome once they stop settling? Their pride and ego is going to take over. What does that mean? What do you mean their pride and ego? They have big dreams. What are you talking about, Spirit? I'm confused. Somebody wants to be alone. The 5D's not helping them. They're mirroring you since last summer, and they're being guided away from you because they're not helping. And they make you a victim, and the spirit world is like, I'm done with you hurting my precious child. You won't forgive them for something that they did. What else does the spirit world want us to know about this situation with this karmic partner? Somebody doesn't realize that they have tried to be erased. Clarify what you mean. Somebody needs to heal because somebody is not for you. And that's why you can't move on. You're healing, but you're with somebody who's not for you. So what should they do here, Spirit? Take it slow. Let them go. Focus on yourself. You have differences. Alright, so what's going to be the outcome here? The secret love is going to get a commitment and apology because of somebody felt like they couldn't be trusted. But it was actually true love. We're seeing that again. Alright, show me what we need to know. Somebody wants to be alone because they've reached their limit when it comes to having clouded judgment. They have way too much pride. Alright, what's being hidden? That they are pretending like they misunderstood, they were confused. What's being shown? That it's not only you, they're going through a lot of emotional shit, and they're pretending. Somebody does not show them nourishment. What do you mean they're pretending? They're not conflicted. They're not tired of this. They're just scared of getting established with you. So what's going to happen next? Divine Masculine is here, having an epiphany about the mirror. What's the mirror showing Divine Masculine? That they have a resentment, and that there were consequences in the past for their using and drugging and drinking and partying, and that's why they have differences. So what's going to be the outcome here? You're gonna purge, heal, cleanse. Anything else for outcome? You're gonna stop being so cold-hearted. You're not gonna get a second chance when it comes to chasing, and this person is better off. Why are they not gonna get a second chance? Because the time you made somebody wait too long. You had heart fog. And you were under dark influences, and there's distance, or you feel distant from this person. Alright, what do we need to know out of this deck? That you need to set boundaries. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith. There's going to be interference because they're going to master a spiritual lesson. And what's going to be the outcome? Something's protected. Show me what's protected. A second chance, being vulnerable, and making a decision. What decision? Be patient. There's a warning about somebody being unavailable. Clarify the warning. That they need to be released, that it's fate. And what happens if they're not released? You're going to have acceptance. Alright, what else? Finances are going to be a factor, and it's going to be strictly sexual. Use your intuition about chemistry. What's going to happen to the other person? They're going to take care of themselves. Marriage and denial. Why are they in denial about marriage? They need to put away the computer. Why? Because it's a soulmate. Why are they watching? What are they looking for? Children, healing, and a new love. The soulmate is looking for children, healing, and new love. Alright. And rejection. Why are they looking for new love? Because right now they need passion and true love. Or right now there's passion about true love and an apology. Alright, let's see. Let's look at some tarot here. Show me what's going on with the soulmate. The soulmate has a money focus. They cannot be trusted. They're the one that's gossiping. They've been unawakened when it comes to an offer, a new place to live or work. Alright, let's see what the gossip is. Why is there gossip with the soulmate? Because of evidence of cheating, setting the record straight, they've been brainstorming and are wanting to kick somebody to the curb. The sugar and the salt both look the same. What's going to happen with kick to the curb? Their family time, they've betrayed someone, they need to chill out. They've been getting played, manipulating, lying, controlling, and pulling the strings. And somebody's had to argue with them and put them in their place, and they're also very busy. Alright, now tell me what's going on with the Divine Masculine. They have memories of some deception. Can you clarify the deception? When they felt like they were imprisoned, somebody fought for them or set boundaries with them, and they were very unhappy. They have memories of feeling like they were imprisoned and like somebody was setting boundaries on their happiness. Alright, what's going on with Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine was supposed to have a date, and her children are here. You could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Why is she in reverse with a date with her children? Because she's going to get justice for a new love that's not going to be controlling when it comes to what to catch. something happened to Divine Feminine's children. She has somebody new. She's going to have justice. Why is what a catch and control in reverse? Because somebody's learned their lesson. Look, the Emperor and emotional everything. The Emperor is realizing what a catch this Divine Feminine is. There's something here about a date with their children. Alright, anything else we need to know? They are determined to go back to this person. And are they going to have them back, Spirit? Right now they are going to be like, I just want to be alone. I'm not going to reject you, but I don't know how and when I want to move forward. What's going to be the outcome? Healing. It's not the right time because somebody's not seeing your perspective. What do they need to see? They need to do some soul searching. They need to see the truth. They need to soul search about how their indecision when it comes to working on this has hurt somebody and it's caused a lot of codependency. What should happen here, Spirit? Somebody's going to be cold as ice because they got left out in the cold and they're realizing this. Why is the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck? Because somebody doesn't recognize that there's about to be a wheel where there was somebody who wouldn't show love to this higher level commitment, to this twin flame. There's hope that they'll make a choice where they've made somebody wait a long time to show them love. And what choice are they going to make? They're going to ghost a Queen of Pentacles. They're going to ghost you. If you're the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Sagittarius, you're getting ghosted. Why are they getting ghosted? Because they're tired of bickering and fighting with that Empress. They're manifesting something else. Why are they bickering and fighting with the Empress? Because this person is confused about what would make their dreams come true. And somebody's not willing to change when it comes to passion, the beginning to having a spark. It's like, I no longer have a spark for you. Why is the Ace of Wands here like this? Because somebody's putting up boundaries. The King of Pentacles is like, I don't want this anymore. So they're putting up the King of Swords. They are putting up boundaries. They're putting up boundaries with somebody. Alright, show me how the Emperor feels about the Empress. Like she's family, home, and commitment, and like she has always been compassionate and nurturing. How does she feel about him? Like he's closed off to her. Alright, so what's the truth between the two of them? What's going to be the outcome between the two of them? Your ancestors are going to cause you to have a spark. And what will be the outcome of the spark? Somebody's going to express their truth about having doubts when it comes to an Ace of Pentacles, a solid offer. The truth is they no longer have these doubts. So how do they feel? Like they're waiting for the right time. And is that going to happen soon? Spirit said they're going to have self-worth. They're going to have a spark that's going to bring the end of a cycle when it comes to rejection. Clarify the end of this cycle. Yeah, you're going to get communication. What's the communication going to say? It's going to say, I'm tired of being in this toxic bullshit I'm living in. I'm tired of feeling rejected. And I'm tired of being afraid to take action. I'm awakening and I'm remembering. So what are they going to do about it? They're going to have abundance, gifts, gratitude, a soul tie reunion. They're going to guard themselves and take care of themselves. Why is it in reverse? Because they're finally awakening. Their dreams are bringing, they're having an epiphany because of their dreams. Their dreams are helping them to remember the truth about this relationship. Alright, let's see. Dreams. Let's see how Spirit's working here spiritually. The clouds are somehow significant. And having a job and the clouds. What else? Remember somebody couldn't work because they were sick. There's an angel. You're finding feathers and you have infinity. Remember the 8 gate? One more time I'm hearing. The Lovers is here. Feeling like you've lost your mind is here. Butterflies is here. And manifesting and juggling is here. With seeing things from Spirit's perspective. Alright, now let's see what's going to happen with the money. Divine Masculine's money spirit. Divine Masculine has a counselor. He's going to do odd jobs. Or he might be a counselor. But there's a counselor here, odd jobs, and something legal. Alright, outcome of the legal. A mechanic. Or they're going to be working on celebrating and being an entertainer. And having transportation. How about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine is being inspired. She's going slow, but she's changing. She's an artist. There's something she doesn't see about the underworld. What does she not see? That she's going to get justice. Her emotions are involved. It has to do with a designer and a rebel. Outcome of all of this. You're going to manage your money when you have a windfall using a scientific method when it comes to social media. Using your voice and spell work. Outcome of the spell work. Perfect. You did it perfect, and it's going to help you with your real estate. And to make plans. Maybe to make plans to have a new home, a new place to live. Alright, so I guess I'm going to stop it there. I am going to get something from your best friend. Best friend, what would you say here? Can I see what you would say? Say thank you to your body and remember who you are. You are awakening to who you are. Alright, let's see what spellcasters would say. Not spellcasters. Yes, spellcasters is next. Oracle, may I access your wisdom, please? You are seeking an answer that only a magic spell can answer. You're going to need a blank sheet of paper, a pen, a candle, matches, or a lighter. Write out your question on a piece of paper and then carve the first letter from each word of your question onto a candle. Light the candle, burn the paper, and by the time the candle has burned all the way down, you'll have your answer. You can relight the candle over several days if you need to. Alright, so try that if you need the answer to something. And Spirit indicated we need a message out of spellcasters. So I'm going to give us one. Alright, answers for Divine Masculine. You need to know something about your animals. What else? Your willpower and your friendship is here. What about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, you've been grieving. You need to know that you're beautiful and that you're strong. Anything else for either? You're going to have a commitment. You're going to get closure in another relationship. Alright, so let's see. What would you like to say out of this deck? Right here. Let's get guidance from this deck today. Guidance, please. Thank you so very much. Rest, renew, and recharge. What does your body crave and need right now? And this is not your practice life. Make a decision. What is your inner voice telling you about the dream in your heart? And you are getting messages in your dreams. We saw that. And I think it's Divine Masculine. But reverse any roles you might need to reverse. Alright, now I'm being told to give you one card from here. Spirit has a message for love your inner goddess. One card, please. One. Good answers, please, Spirit, for this reading. One card. Thank you so very much. We keep getting the same card, Collective. Pretty much, we keep getting the same 4 or 5 cards. 43, Madonna of Roses. There is a way to be fierce that doesn't betray the kindness of your heart. When you know that to enable someone to behave badly towards you doesn't help them or you, you don't need to subject yourself to unnecessary guilt for taking care of yourself. You are teaching yourself and others that the truth is based in respect. The truth about love is based in respect, and that trying to take what doesn't belong to you through any form of aggression or manipulation, seduction, or persuasion is neither loving nor respectful. Thorns are sharp because they need to be. They don't diminish the beauty of the rose, they protect it. Your soul is a holy rose, a sublime creation under the care and protection of the Madonna of Roses. The soul that is a holy rose holds an exquisite spiritual perfume. She goes through struggles early on in life that teach her that she'll need to protect herself from those people or situations that would try to cut her off from what is vital and inspires her with life. She is taught to recognize those that would steal her away from her destiny and try to use her for their own selfish purposes. She knows that the people who try to use her do not love her. They are interested in what they can gain from her, not what they can share and create together with her. So she is not shy to let such unworthy hands that grasp after her feel the piercing of her thorns. By the time she reaches spiritual maturity, fully blooming as the rose, she understands that she is here on this planet to heal many souls with her inner divine feminine beauty. She can only do this when she takes care of herself. She can allow others to love her, but she can never put her well-being or safety into the hands of anyone other than herself and the Divine Mother who watches over her. She is her own woman, the holy rose, a living temple of the goddess, bringing heavenly beauty to earth. Sacred ritual. Say this prayer aloud. The Madonna of Roses blesses me with wisdom to share myself with those that truly love me. I forgive those that have tried to use me, and I forgive myself for allowing myself to be used. Now it is time to start anew with strong thorns of protection. My rose soul blooms for all to behold. Wild and free. So you're going to start over, and you're not going to let people use you anymore, Divine Feminine. Wild and free, or reverse the roles if you need to. This is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart. Even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else, or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt, don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself the time and space that you need away from the noise and demands of the world and other people, so that the quiet, sure voice of your soul can be heard. Then take courage and act on what you feel. Your heart is wise and worthy of your trust. All right, who are you talking to? VEIMVCK number 12. AEPTDDV number 6. DMUFBC12F number 11. ALPMDSF8. WBTNRJP number 2. GBVMMSS10. One more time, I'm hearing. Why did I say 0? OKCUDQH4. Alright, trinkets please from this way. Trinkets please. Thank you so very much. Alright, I have a feather, an elephant, holly hobby, a snowflake, a ball, success, 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 make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, a leaf for the fall, 2 swans connected, Susan B. Anthony, a maple leaf, fuck forever with a skull, find joy in the journey, a Pegasus, an Eiffel Tower, a 3-leaf clover, a shell, I will, what's for you will not pass you by, a turtle, a ballerina, and a heart with an arrow through it. Alright, trinkets from this bowl, please, Holy Spirit. I have a huge key, a feather, a tramp stamp, a horse, a cactus, a feather, an arrow, a light bulb, a piece of crystal, a dragonfly, family is forever, an octopus or a squid, a feather, another cactus or a prick, and live your dream. Alright, y'all have a wonderful day. Be careful out there. Don't blow any shit up with those fireworks. I love you guys. Bye-bye.